Hey YouTube, Zombie Gibbles here, and 7 years ago now, I beat pre-patch 1020 for Sister Location. Now, that's like really cool and awesome, 7 years ago, crazy. But there's a few things I wanted to talk about it, just kind of background stuff. I feel like it would be interesting for you people as people who don't know me very well, and me as the pre-patch guy, to know a little bit of behind the scenes as to my mental with just beating 1020 because it's not nearly as positive as maybe it seemed, maybe it was, how ahead of its time. There's so many positive things that happened because of pre-patch 1020, and truthfully, I haven't found a whole lot of positivity in being the first person to beat 1020 pre-patch. Basically, it's like, I mean, I thought it was cool. It was a really hard achievement. I think it's like 16%, like getting a 16% green run in the original 1020. By that, I mean with all the power given to you. It's like, I mean, generally, yeah, it's a decent skill test, and with newer strategies, as I've heard, it's more manageable, and you have more power, and I think it's probably an even more fun mode to go for now and try to beat. But truthfully, I don't feel like I deserved like any of the recognition or any of just what happened as a result of pre-patch, because maybe it's imposter syndrome or something else, but I've never positively reassured myself that that is such a big deal. Like every time with Monoxa, for example, when they released the FNAF, like how people perfected custom nights, and I saw my mention because I was a staple. I founded the completion of it, and that really brought the whole scene forward. I think just way ahead of its time. I never saw it as way ahead of its time. It was just a thing that someone did, and sure, it was hard, and I respected it greatly at the time. But for me, it never really, I never viewed it as positively as it should have been. To look back around, and I've never really liked having the attention and being the pre-patch guy. I don't mind being known as the pre-patch guy, as the person who beat it first, right? That's already an incredible accomplishment. But the idea of being known as just the pre-patch guy and not really being recognized for all the stuff I've done since, like I'm a top level FNAF World speedrunner, I do runs, I'm a drummer, I lift. There's a bunch of things that I do now that I didn't do 7 years ago, and even behind the scenes then that I did. And it's like, this isn't a cry for help, or even, me being an egoist or narcissist or, all the terms and ugly. I've just never seen it as such a great accomplishment, and I don't get why I've gotten all the support and all the positive recognition for the accomplishment that I have. And I don't know. I went on a bit of a rant, but I feel like I had to let that out a little bit. I thought it would be a bit longer of a time just talking, but I now you know. Now you know how I feel as a person about it, and I don't know. I'm glad I did it, but I think I would have been happier if I never did. But we wouldn't be here. So, anyway, I'll see you around, guys.